Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Santa Barbara Zoomcast. I'm Joe Parker, and today I'm sitting here with my buddy David Diamont. How you doing, David?
Good, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so great to have you here. I've been admiring your art for a long time. You know, as Santa Barbara locals, we've been here for a long time, and I see your stuff mainly because you do a great job marketing it on Facebook. Santa Barbara Prints, right? Is that what you're branding your
Yeah.
your business side of things, Santa Barbara
Yeah.
Prints, because you do dive into a lot of Santa Barbara, but it goes way beyond that. And what I really admire about your artwork is that it's totally recognizable, no matter what medium you're using, whether it's murals or plexiglass or traditional, you know, maybe canvas, whatever it is, you could recognize that's David's work. But you tend to just kind of go with the flow of whatever you're feeling, whatever's coming into your psyche at that time. You plug your creative outlet into that subject, and then it just comes out as this signature artwork that is definitely David's work, but, you know, just kind of expressing whatever's going on with you. So I really admire that. And just give us a little background on you and what you're up to, and then we'll dive into a bit more.
Right on. Well, thanks again for having me. I appreciate the compliments.
Yeah.
You know, I've been drawing and writing in journals since I was a kid. I've probably got over about 150 books that I filled up. But I went to college in Colorado and graduate school in University of New Mexico, actually for organizational communication and corporate consulting.
Yeah.
And
Communications major.
yeah. And but I always did the art on the side. I was really into photography. Grew up in a darkroom with my dad in junior high and stuff. And then I think I slowly, in the past 10 years or so, got more and more influenced by different street artists. I will admit some of the instant gratification of using the spray cans versus the acrylics. But yeah, I like to use a lot of different mediums. And like you said, some of it comes from my internal landscape, and also I am absolutely affected by the external landscape. And a lot of the materials that I use have come out of necessity. For a while there, I didn't have money for paints and canvas and stuff, and I was getting free plexiglass off of Craigslist, you know. And now I used recycled materials all the time. Well, old wine boxes. Some of the canvases that I've been using have been painted on by Philip Copland, by Dan Levin, by Sky William, by Michael Irwin, Doug Usaka. These are people that have given me canvases, and I've been painting over them. So some of the paintings that you buy from me actually have some history behind them, which is kind of fun too.
Yeah, super cool. I love that when you're using recycled stuff, because it's like the artwork speaks to you just on face value, the art that you apply to that piece of material. But then the piece of material almost has a story in itself, right? That kind of comes through and adds a little bit of complexity to the piece of art that they're getting,
Yes.
which is cool. It gives it some depth.
Some of the plexiglass that I've used actually was from a framer in town, and he had done the framing for Cottage Hospital. So the plexiglass that I was using was old plexiglass that had been in Cottage Hospital for 10 or 20 years. Then after the floods and the Thomas fire and the mudslides and stuff, a lot of people were getting their stuff reframed. So I would actually come and get the old plexiglass that was ruined in that, clean it up, paint on it, and then end up selling that. And so, yes, it has some dings and some scratches, but it also has a history of community in it as well.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you're also doing murals. I've seen your stuff down in the Funk Zone. I imagine you're doing stuff elsewhere around town. And I hear that you're starting to do some installations privately at businesses. And really cool, I saw on your Facebook in someone's backyard. You've got this cool series around poppies and monarch butterflies. That's just beautiful. And I noticed some lucky homeowner here in town has got a really great mural on their redwood fence now. So you're diving into a new category there for you as far as those types of installations?
Yeah, you know, when this whole thing started locally here with the pandemic in March, there were several art walks and art shows as well as public murals, and everything got canceled. So I had to sort of find other ways. And I actually had a good friend reach out to me, she and her husband, and they've been fans of my work for a while. And they were putting in a new 8-foot redwood fence. And they were interested in maybe me doing some California poppies on it, which I hadn't really done before. And so I started delving into that. And I've been taking photographs my whole life, and especially taking photographs in the valley of all the different poppies and stuff. And I really enjoyed just looking at the poppies and the resilience of the poppies between the different types of weather that we get up here and how they're always bouncing back. And so that was awesome. And then I got hired again to do a backyard mural for someone, a grandma, and her grandkids come over and play all the time. And so I did a bunch of monarch butterflies, the poppies around the backdrop where all the kids play and stuff. And it's really livened it up. People are spending a lot more time at home, and it seems like it's another avenue where I can express myself and people can enjoy my art on a regular basis.
Yeah. Wow. What a unique, memorable gift. Any of us out there looking to shop for a loved one this season, something like that, getting David to come and put something special in the backyard for your loved one, you're definitely going to win a lot of points. And I imagine there's other ways that we could shop with you and, maybe check off some items on our list this year. If we find you online, it's santabarbaprints.com. Is that right? Or did I get that wrong?
Yeah, thanks for the plug. santabarbaprints.com. I just started a new sale today. I'm doing a 50% off sale. I'm just trying to get my art into people's homes, and it's everything on the whole site. I do have about 30 or 40 that are specific Santa Barbara scenes, whether it's the courthouse or the Mission or the Pickle Room or Arnaldi's or Joe's Cafe. But then also I have a whole series. I have my Pork on Tap series, my Tiny Bubble series, and then a bunch of different cityscapes from a variety of cities around the United States. So that sale is going to run for the next couple weeks, and it's archival, they're hand signed and printed, and I love seeing them up in people's home. And I don't know anyone that's ever regretted buying those to give to other people.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. I love your surfer series. Those ones that you got at the Surfers, really cool. I'm a surfer,
Thanks.
so I love those.
Yeah, and that series, Sunset Surfer series, is online as well. And that's a multimedia thing where there are photographs and then hand-drawn stuff and then digital color as well. So you've kind of got 3 different elements going on at the same time. And those are all taken based on photographs that were taken at all Santa Barbara beaches, from Campus Point, Henry's, Thousand Steps, Tahigas, Hammond's, Rincon, all over the coast.
Oh, that's why it resonates. Yeah, I can kind of pick up on that. I've been there. Nice. All right. And then you're also saying you got an installation at Rincon Brew down in the Funk Zone now. Is that right?
I do, yeah. New location for Rincon Brewery. They have one in Carpinteria and one in Ventura, and they opened one up a little while back in the Funk Zone. And Louisa Hyatt, one of the owners, reached out to me and was interested in maybe me showing my work there. So I went down. I just brought, it's the whole, the Monarch series called, it's a Kaleidoscope series called Remembering Elwood. I remember going to Elwood Monarch Butterfly Preserve when I was a kid and seeing these huge kaleidoscopes, like 10 feet tall, of 10,000 butterflies, and looking through the sun. And it was just so awesome. And over the migratory patterns have changed and there are no more butterflies, and it was making me sad. And people come into town and I would take them there. So I ended up doing this whole series of monarch butterflies down at Rincon Brewery right now. And they've got super safe dining and everything like that, contactless stuff if you just want to go outside and do it on your phone, or they've got 2 big patio areas. And as you walk through, there are 8 different pieces. They're different sizes. Those are priced to sell as well, trying to get those out there.
Sweet. All right. Well, definitely a great spot to go check out your work in person or browse it online. So David, thank you so much. Really awesome to catch up with you.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks. And thanks for all the stuff that you guys have been doing online with the Support Santa Barbara business stuff and highlighting different stuff. It's been really awesome. Thanks, man.
Right on, brother. All right. Take care.